Hi everyone, I'm just going to be talking about my thoughts on Courage the Cowardly Dog. This is Asia Smith, and here is today's episode. Courage the Cowardly Dog is an animated series that aired on Cartoon Network from February 18th, 1996 to November 22nd, 2002. It ran for 4 seasons and consisted of 52 episodes. The show received a lot of credit for its unique story plots and its very interesting and beautiful animation design. Now, here is a little bit of background about the series. The series stars the voices of Thea White, Marty Grabstein, Lionel Wilson, Arthur Anderson, and Howard Hoffman. Courage the Cowardly Dog is an American animated horror comedy television series created by John R. Dilworth for Cartoon Network in the 8th of the cartoons. It was produced by Dilworth's animation studio Stretch Films. The title character is an anthropomorphic dog who lives with an elderly couple in a farmhouse in the middle of nowhere. In each episode, the trio is shown into bizarre, frequently disturbing, and often paranormal or supernatural type of misadventures. This series is known for its dark, surreal humor and atmosphere. Now, the show is actually based on a real couple that lived together in the middle of nowhere in New Mexico. So it is very interesting that they got the concept from that. So the show follows a dog named Courage, a kind yet easily frightened dog. He was abandoned as a puppy after his parents were forcibly sent into outer space by a crazed veterinarian. Soon after, he was found in an alleyway by Muriel Bagg, a friendly, sweet-natured Scottish woman who decided to take Courage in as her own and was inspired by the nature of the first meeting to give him his name. In the present, he now lives with elderly Muriel and her elderly husband Eustace Bagg. Now, Eustace is a selfish, grumpy, and greedy American man who regularly mistreats Courage out of jealousy and refers to him as Stupid Dog. In a 2-floor isolated farmhouse in what consists of a large desert-like area in the middle of Kansas, the nearest town to the farmhouse is a fictional town in the literal name of Nowhere. Courage, he primarily comes across monsters, aliens, demons, mad scientists, vampires, zombies, and ghosts, and he also does not like cats. Most of his enemies were cats. The only exception was when he met Bunny and her friend, who is a cat, and he actually was friends with her. The show was also known for its use of black comedy and its horror. This is what gave the show the most success, is its unique way of being able to come up with all these designs, and it did it in such a way that it was not only very captivating, but it was also very unique. Now, I will admit that the series was very scary to young children. I was only a toddler during its original run, and it very much scared me. The show lasted for 4 seasons, and it also had one special that aired in 2014 and a crossover film in 2021. The show has also been nominated and won many awards. It has been nominated for a total of 5 awards and won 2 of them. There has been rumors of a possible revival. BuzzFeed has reported that CGI special of Courage the Cowardly Dog was in development, and the special The Fog of Courage aired in 2014. In January of 2022, Dilworth revealed that the project has already been dropped and fell through for the same reason if they were to bring back Cartoon Network's Courage the Cowardly Dog, so we only got that special. They have been trying to bring the series back, but it is so far not on the go. Dilworth responded that it had been transformed into another thing. In 2021, Dilworth revealed that the project was a turnaround as Cartoon Network's management prioritized their focus on other projects. Cartoon Network is running in a different direction than it did in the past, and it does not want to go back there. So, what really stood out to me was the episode, The Ramsay'S Curse, the King Ramsay's Curse. That episode in which Eustace had taken some things that did not belong to him, and this is where he is evoked by the curse of King Ramsay himself. He warns to return the slab or suffer his curse, and guess what happened? Eustace refused to return the slab that he had stolen. So he was visited by 3 plagues. This is very similar to A Christmas Carol. That is probably one of the fan favorites, the King Ramsay's Curse. Another episode that really stood out to me was the episode in which Courage had to help get Muriel well, which was the Tree of Life. In this episode, Courage winds up seeing that Muriel is very sick and he must use the tree's magic and cure for Muriel. This episode was also very popular. The show's use of comedy was very, very comical, but it was done in such a way that more mature audiences could relate. Cartoon Network tended to have slightly more mature themes and jokes in their cartoons that an older audience could appreciate with the innocence that young children could still relate to. This is probably why their older shows tended to get more views, and Cartoon Network was more popular because Cartoon Network did what they were doing best. They came up with original content that you could genuinely relate to, and it also was interesting and very intriguing. This is what kept the audience provoked because many years later the show is still very popular. Courage the Cowardly Dog was very strange, but one thing that will remain certain is that it definitely has not been forgotten. This is Alcia Smith, and I was just sharing my thoughts on some old shows. Thank you for watching.